the scoreboard. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the third quarter. He's got it to the 43 here. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. This is McCaffrey on the give. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A give running left. It's McCaffrey. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. 4th down try. Here's Purdy. Got his target, Samuel. And he is going to have the Niners first down as this defense were a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on 4th down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 2nd and 5 from the 8. They'll run again with Mason. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jordan Mason, an 8-yard touchdown run as his guys have now moved out in front. Gold with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. His throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Tua with a throw brought in by Hill. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 41. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Now a run with McCaffrey. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. On the ground, McCaffrey. And not much running room. Down to the 32. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. Fourth down. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. So this offense able to convert on fourth. And now a fresh set of downs here. First and 10. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Mason. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. He will push his way down to about the 14. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop him on third down. Purdy now to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you're giving up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Forced out to his left. And that's into the hands of Gesicki. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. Tua to throw. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. That's back-to-back drives that have looked pretty good. The offense was moving the ball, but in both cases, the defense comes up with a big INT to get off the field.
How about the layers of intrigue that continue to get added as we watch this game unfold? Both offenses, they're a little bit discouraged with how their drives ended. How will each respond now and can either mount another positive series that ends in points for their team?
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Here's McCaffrey, and they'll get him down right around the 16. A couple of extra defensive backs in the ball game here on 3rd and 6. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Running right through him. Knocks over another. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal. And then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better, and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a front.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson, and the 49ers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey, and only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line. Do what I gotta do.